Well, here we go. So we're going to offload the manure spreader that you would have seen in a previous episode. But I'm doing this video for Lenny, a grandson that just loves this sort of thing. He parrots my phrases, he mimics my emotions or the emotions of the workers that might be hanging out here and their actions. And we just have a good time. You know, years ago, I took a bit of a public school. Sorry about the wind, I can't control that. It just pops up out here in the mountains. And one of the pieces of advice that stuck with me forever was speak to an audience of one. So I could speak to those that follow me on YouTube. I could speak to those that I want to follow me on YouTube. But the audience of one says, pick a subject that's going to be listening to you attentively and speak to that one person. So here we go. Lenny, this is for you and anybody else in the audience that cares to join you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get this off the trailer. Gramp has to undo the wrappers. I had secured them for the journey with a little bit of duct tape to prevent anything from coming loose. We're going to bust some of that loose. There, we did it. And we'll undo the wrappers first. Then I've got to undo the winch that drug this onto here. I've got to undo some of the apparatus that's holding the back end in place. I didn't want it to slide off. Hey, it's safety first, slow and steady. We don't want anybody to get hurt. We want these 8 fingers and 2 thumbs and everybody else that meets me on the highway to keep their 8 fingers and 2 thumbs all intact. So Gramp built something a little special back there to make sure that this was a super safe load to transport. And I'm going to take stuff apart. We're going to offload it. I've got a tractor sitting out of view back over here. We're going to get it involved, and then we're going to move the fertilizer spreader piece of equipment over there so that I can be close to the shop that's in that little white trailer. We're going to add some grease. We're going to make some adjustments. We're going to put some oil in the right place. And we're just going to have a ton of fun. Let's get with this. Hey, Gramp, quit talking. Let's get at her. Hey, Lenny, so we always, just like you do with your room, we tidy things up when we're done, and I keep all of these supplies in something that resembles a toy box over there, and it all is organized and ready for me to use when I go to use it the next time. That's really important, to not just throw it in there in a pile. And so there we go. We want to keep things neat and tidy. Another thing is that it's always important when hooking things up that this piece goes down so that if it comes loose a little bit, my whole load doesn't come loose. So to make that happen, because I can't get this through here, I have to thread it through in the reverse of this so that the load is always secure no matter what. And there we go. We're going to tighten this up. Okay, Lenny, the last wrapper is just about off. We call them wrappers because they wrap up a load just like you would wrap up food or a Christmas present or a birthday present. This wraps up the load. We're going to move down here and start taking some stuff apart. Here we go. Okay. First this side. Okay, I think you've got a pretty good view of that. These are called lag bolts, and they are amazing at holding stuff together, holding wood together. Okay, we're going over to the other side here. Ready to let this roll back now. So we're going to reposition over here. Hey, I think we're going to be able to see exactly what's going on. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is tilt the deck. So this is a tilt deck trailer, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, I've got a couple of controllers here. First, I'm going to use this one to tilt the deck. Hey, I think we got it. Okay, now we're going to let the trailer roll back, and you're going to see up here this winch letting loose. Look at where the trailer's going. Hey, we're offloading. Okay. So now it's time to do something else. We have to get this trailer out of here. Now, how are we going to do that? Because that piece of equipment doesn't want to roll off anymore. We've lifted the weight off the trailer. Now let's see where we can take it. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can hook the tractor up to that. What do you think? You think we can do that, Lenny? Let's give it a whirl. Okay, looks like Gramp is going to have to use a bit of muscle here. Here's what we got going on, Lenny. Whoa, I'm kicking our camera around. Okay, we've got to line that hitch up properly. So, Lenny, this is what's going to hold it to the tractor, and Gramp has to back up in here a little bit. Whoa, first try, got it hooked up. This hasn't been used for a long time, so it's kind of stiff and tough and hard to operate. But this hitch pivots right up and out of the way here. So we get it out of the way by doing this. Now we're done with these boards. Gramp is gonna disassemble what's on the back of there. But we got this hooked up, and I'm just gonna set this back, well, how about we move over here and Gramp is gonna back this in so that we can do some work on it, okay, Lenny? Hang in. Well, there we go. And we parked it right here, so it's pretty close to my tool shed in that white trailer over there. We can do some work on it. It'll only take me a couple of hours and we'll have this thing whipped into running shape. There we go. Now, we just have to finish taking some of this off of here. So hang in there with me. We're just about done, Lenny. Recycle all of this, Lenny. We can use it for 100 other projects around here. So, and Gramp can cut some more of this anytime if I need it in a year or two or whatever. We can do that with the sawmill that we have. And when you come up here, we're going to get a chance to run that sawmill and cut some wood. So we can do this anytime. So I'm just going to finish tearing this out. You can hear Gramp's impact gun slowing down. It's getting very tired. It needs a battery recharge. But hey, so do I. Well, that's it, Lenny. Gramp's gonna put all his toys away now. This has been too much fun. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon.